Hello and welcome to another edition of the Lynn Lowdown. Today we have Mr. Paul Ricchi back. Paul, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. A lot happening in the city, a lot happening in the world right now.
Yep.
Busy time, another busy time for you, just keeping us all updated on the coronavirus. So far, what have you in the city been up to these past couple days?
So it's actually been the last few weeks we've been following this. The city really ramped up its response to this when we started seeing more cases in the state. In the nation, specifically when out in the western part of the country, specifically Washington State, it was found to be community spread, which is raises the bar a little bit. At that point, we activated our emergency response structure as far as our policy group, which is composed of the department heads in the city, our coordination group, which kind of is the nuts and bolts. People that make things happen on the ground for all departments. And when I mean all departments, I mean police, fire, DPW, schools, all the impacted departments.
And I know you said you had a meeting with the mayor yesterday.
Yeah, we're having meetings frequently, almost every day. Matter of fact, I'm on a engine company usually, and we have two people, myself and a captain, Captain Tom Hines. We're both in City Hall every day working on this because it takes a lot of coordination and just setting up meetings, and we're really focusing on this right now.
Yeah, in about the last 24, 48 hours, there have been some rumors or some false reports of it spreading at certain schools.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about that and just give us the facts of what's actually happening?
So it was at the Callahan School. There was a teacher there that had a contact with somebody that ended up having the coronavirus. I believe it was a presumptive positive, which means that it's positive and has to be sent out for testing. The teacher self-reported, let everybody know that what had happened. She doesn't live in the city, and she's self-quarantining for 14 days, and we're following up with her. Department of Public Health following up with her. And she's symptom-free right now. Okay. So when they did hear about this, the school was cleaned thoroughly. That doesn't mean they're not. You take the precautions. You don't know what the next day is going to hold. That's what the big thing about this right now is the constant change in information, and it's not malicious changes. It's just changes as we learn more about the virus itself.
And was there any other reports in any of the school? I know there was something about
yeah,
but
that's the other thing is that the big thing with at the phase we're at right now is the public information monitoring and rumor control. Anything, anybody can throw stuff up on Twitter or on social media. I mean, anybody, that can be a little bit irresponsible, especially when it's adults, because that can spread panic. I mean, right now we monitor that information as much as we can, and we try to get ahead of it and say, well, that's not true. Whatever the rumors that we see coming out there, and that's a big part of what we're And I want to emphasize that the information that we provide is on the City of Lynn website. That's information that's as accurate as possible right now. I mean, the mayor has made clear, it's like, I want to get the best information out there, accurate information, because we don't want to screw up. We don't want to look as like we're being dishonest or trying to mislead people. It's just, sometimes it's really hard to get the information or monitor all the rumors that are out there.
Yeah, definitely. And let's just talk about the early signs of this virus. I know one of the early signs is sore throat.
It's more, the big thing is that they're looking at now is the respiratory symptoms like cough, cold-like symptoms, cough, runny nose, fever is a big thing, and that's what you want to be monitoring yourself for. Just because you have a fever and a cough doesn't mean you have COVID-19. That's what we're calling it, or coronavirus. it's something, you also got to remember we're at the tail end of the flu season here.
Yeah.
So, you know, people, you know, they've been stressing, geez, well, you know, we have, the flu is a lot more dangerous, but at the same time, we've had longer times to monitor what the flu does. So I don't know if that's the best comparison, but that's the big thing is cough, shortness of breath type symptoms, and fever.
And I know you guys are trying to also put out the best way to, you know, to keep yourself from getting it. And one of those ways, proper hygiene, you know, the washing of hands, not touching other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Just expound on that.
Yeah, it's just you know, it's the social distancing, which means, you know, at this time, even in flu season, a regular flu season, you know, try to keep, especially people that are presenting with these type of symptoms, people that have coughs, cold-like symptoms, trying to keep some distance away from those people. 6 feet is usually fine, but it's also just, you know, your parents taught you proper manners, you know, cough into you want people to cough into their arm, wash their hands frequently. I think people sometimes think that we're just saying that because they're just trying to tell us what to do, but that's not the case. It's a droplet. It's droplet spread. It's not lingering in the air. I've heard that out there. It's droplet spread, meaning you sneeze, you produce droplets. They can get on surfaces, and if you touch a surface, then touch your face. I tried not to do it just now, but no matter how many times you touch your face in a day. Keeping your hands away from your face, sneezing into your arm, and staying home if you're sick. If you have any of these symptoms, you want to stay home. And also know that most people, when they do get this, they recover. It is impacting the elderly more than the young, healthy adult population of people that have immunocompromises. But it's not. I mean, children can carry it, but and not even have any symptoms. It's really not impacting children. It's not having a big impact on children. So.
Something that it's having an impact on, I mean, we just saw last night a lot of sporting events getting canceled, you know, NBA, college basketball canceling all their tournaments. As far as, you know, city baseball season, high school baseball is starting next week. Have you guys spoken with athletic directors yet?
And that's what these meetings are about every day. Every day we're talking about this, and we're the mayor and his advisors, you know, our policy group and our coordination group, specifically the policy group, is, you know, at what point, what's the tipping point? When are we going to start canceling events, and what's the most rational decision? And we don't make these decisions in a vacuum. You know, we consult what are other communities doing. You know, we can't. You know, every community is different as far as the patient population or their residents, but we're looking at that right now, and I wish I could give you a exact answer, but there's very few exact answers with this. You know, we know the NCAA, they just canceled the basketball season for the foreseeable future, so we're gonna just keep evaluating every day. I mean, what I'm telling you now could change 2 hours from now. So.
Yeah, you know, because there's so many different things happening.
Yeah, a lot of different variables. So we're just trying to be as rational as we can without panicking people.
Yeah, but there have been already some events in the city of Lynn that have been canceled.
Yeah,
in the, you know, close to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's what we're starting to look at canceling like travel events. You know, we're at the end of the year where kids, you know, we're going into. You know, I don't have a list of all the events in front of me, but you know, we're looking at that. You know, that Dr. Tutwiler was looking at it, and the mayor, and just seeing. But we're definitely having the conversations every day. That's pretty much all we're doing. You know, all we're doing right now, as far as in regard to this, is, you know, trying to conduct city business, but responding appropriately to this.
Yeah, definitely. And we got about a minute left. Just tell everybody, you know, if they want to get updates or, you know, get updates on what you guys are doing, please let them know where they could go.
Yeah, so the City of Lynn website is really the best place to go. That is as far as the COVID-19 information, that's a clearinghouse for anything. And there's links to the CDC website, Department of Public Health website, and that's the most current information. They update it every day. We also really, I was on here a few months ago trying to push the Lynn Alert system. Yeah. or the Smart 911 system. That's how it's branded on the web page. It's right front and center on the City of Lynn website. We haven't sent out any information related to this so far, but I anticipate we probably will in the next couple of days, if not today. And it's just, general information as we get it, so we can blast it out to people.
All right, thanks. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks.
I know you got a lot of stuff to do, but thank you for coming here and
No
talking
problem.
to us
Appreciate
about
having
that.
us
And,
on.
we'll see you again. Hopefully, come back with some other news about this. All right, you guys been watching the Lynn Lowdown. Have a great day.
Thank you.
No problem.